to 360, our weekly update and other goodies. Anyway, I got the recording on. It will be posted in the on the YouTube channels later. Anyway, welcome. As I said, a lot going on. Red's going to get in detail because he does the recap. But Jitex, to say the very least, was a massive, massive hit. It is not your run-of-the-mill place to get together because you like technology. It is #1 in the world. And the other thing is, it's the beauty of Guide Text is the people that are there are movers and shakers. Okay, they're people in the industry that when they say something, it happens, and everyone knows everyone else. It's a good place to be. You couldn't be in a better place. Made me really proud. And the the event, what they set up, what Unpassive set up to show Unpassive was nothing but magical. I mean, what a beautiful. When they were taking the camera through the hallway and showing different areas, I didn't see anybody better than O Connect. I mean, than Unpassive. No way. I thought it was beautiful. And I saw all the people talking to Muhammad Kamal, Muhammad Nazal, and Professor Susan. So it looked really good, made me proud. And remember, all that's done for us. You got to wrap your head around that. You're not looking at them. You're looking at they are representing us, which is pretty powerful, really. Um, what else did I want to say? You heard sometime last week about there was some fraud about people saying we were in other groups and all that. Remember this: if there's any news going on and you didn't get it from the back office or corporate or maybe 360 here or from definitely from Ash's mouth, it's not real. So just ignore it and let it go. Okay. And another thing we keep mentioning, and it's very good. Most of you know, if you have anxiety about what's going on, what about what? Look, it's not good for you. It's a waste of time. We're in good hands. Let's go by what we do know. And every month, every week, every second gets better and better and better. There are people working unbelievable amount of hours and time on our behalf. Uh, just relax. Um, we do like we did trivia every night. It relaxes people. We're talking, and Passive is still working the business, and I love the way it is. I love the way they're putting things together. A lot of new videos have come out from the company, and if you look at them, they are powerful, very powerful. And look how long they're 17 seconds. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, guys. Go ahead and go, Red.
Okay, thank you very much, Marty. Chris, nice to see you. As you all well know, I'm on a cruise at the moment, currently about 100 miles west of Portugal, heading down to Madeira. I am going to do my very best now that the internet seems stable enough here on the ship to bring you the normal updates as I do, and obviously anything more. But what's been happening then? A week in on Passive, and what a week it's been. Last Wednesday, we had the pleasure of our CEO, Ash Mufareh, coming on once again. And he really, really, in my opinion, gave us not necessarily an update, but more of a how the company has evolved and where we are now and why, what were the reasons behind this 5-year journey to be where we are. He gave it in great detail. There is recaps that myself and Marty did on our YouTube channels and also in the update section of our O-Founders back office. There's a written recap that was fantastically done and out super fast last week, if you remember, by Janet Butler, Daryl Cook and Peter Sarer. They do an immense job, guys, for us. It is not an easy task in transcripting what we are saying that quickly onto a piece of paper and posting it out in the updates. But it was super fast, very good and very informative. But it was a very interesting talk from our CEO. And if you remember as well, we had an extra afterwards because Chris decided to get kicked off, and he did another update as well afterwards. And that was real brainstorming. If you were on that, you would have remembered there were some excellent questions that were asked through myself and Chris and other people who were on the panel. And 5 pages worth of notes Ash took in a very short period of time to take back to his tech guys. It's so important that he gets the first-hand experience of the user of what we physically see within our products and how can we make them better ideas. And this is what brainstorming with the founder affiliates is all about, is giving that feedback to our CEO and the company so that the tech guys can get to work. We're already seeing a lot of these features now filtering through on Low Connect with the shutting off of microphones and videos directly off the screen. That was one of the points that was brought up, not on this session, but a previous session. The recording and the rewinding, the re-sounds, adding your owns, all the rest of it, and with the backgrounds, how that was going to evolve. All of these sort of things is all down to this brainstorming sessions that we have. This is why we continually say that if our CEO comes on and he is looking for questions, that's exactly what he is after. Constructive questions that are going to help all of us and especially the company. He doesn't want people coming on saying that they love him and all the rest of it. Listen, we all know that we love Ash Mufareh. How can you not? What he's after is us as founder affiliates giving him the feedback and the questions and suggestions of our products. And that's exactly what happened last Wednesday. Also, Wednesday was midway through GITEX, which is what Marty's just been talking about. GITEX, for those who didn't know or haven't heard, is the largest startup and tech show in the world. It's not the only GITEX event in the world, but it is the largest GITEX event in the world for startups and techs. And OnPassive were a very big part of that. As Marty said, the stand really was head and shoulders above many that we saw there. And there were some big names there. If you've already looked at the last video of the compilation of the 5 days that Corporate OnPassive have put out there, right at the start, it shows some of the other tech giants who are there, Cisco being one of them. And Cisco's are massive within the tech industry, been around for a very long time. I told you about the story of I won a C++ course, what's the word I'm looking for, event with them back in 1991. So a long time ago, and that's how long they've been around. But they are an integral part of the tech world nowadays in all sorts of areas and also telecommunications. And being able to have the collaborations with these types of people is really what GITEX is all about. Yes, it is exposure for us. Yes, it is very good to get new registrations. And you saw on the actual stand itself, there was 2 touchscreen registration points. And also on top of that, there was registration going on people's tablets. You saw that as well. But more importantly, it's about the collaborations that OnPassive can do with companies that are there. Also, last Wednesday, you heard Ash Mufareh saying that there is a company from Manchester in the UK that flew out to Dubai, and they were doing some behind-the-scenes collaborations with the company. This is a company that deals with franchising. So again, very good to hear that we are looking at other companies that we can collaborate with, that we both work very seamlessly off each other. What they are producing or what they do fits in nicely with the whole humanitarian and business process of OnPassive. And this is why being in these shows is more about the business side of things than it is about the signing up of the individuals. And as Marty had said as well, the companies and people who are there that naturally navigated to our stand because of its awesomeness are looking at new tech. That's what they're there. You saw pictures of a new hover car that the police might be buying that's going to be over there in Dubai, and lots of robots. And this is what other companies, they're not looking at tomorrow, they're not looking at a year's time or even 5 years time. They're looking at down at the road, and they are aligning themselves and associating themselves with companies that are going to be in the main arena in those days. OnPassive is certainly going to be one of those, with what we have done so far and how we are moving forward. We are definitely playing the long game here, guys. This isn't just what's happening this week, next month. This is what is going to be happening in 10 years' time. And having this collaboration with other companies there, that is the main deal. So that went on from Monday to Friday. GITEX in India, not India, in Dubai, sorry. And then over the weekend, we were dissecting it. There was many webinars, etc., all about that. And then Monday came around. What happened on Monday? Normally on Monday, we see a brand new website. That's not been there so far to date. But what did turn up, which is extremely exciting, we knew it was going to be coming because we've seen it in the onpassive.com website, but it's finally on Monday arrived within our ecosystem, and that is the links to the Play Store and to the Apple Store for our OES mobile application. Boom, baby, boom. Absolutely amazing. I hope you've all downloaded it now. I hope that you have had a time over the last few days to explore it. Go click in, guys. You're not going to break anything. This is all part and parcel of what they want us to do. But more importantly, it's also important that you go back to downloaded it from and leave a 5-star review. This is how it organically evolves and more people get to know it. Don't just say it's great. Be constructive with what you are saying and why you like the application. This is what people are reading when they are looking at downloading it themselves to use it. They want to have and want to read reviews that are going to be constructive and useful to the user. So that came out, and I think you'll all agree that the colors, the ease of how it all works is pretty amazing. One of the lovely features for it, and this will obviously expand, is on the product page. At the moment, the only one that is connected is OConnect. If you clicked on OConnect and you've got the OConnect app already on your phone, it takes you directly there. We know there's going to be OMail there, ONet, OTracker, Odesk. They're all going to be there as well because they're showing, and they just had to be linked up. It's looking very likely that each application or each product of OnPassive on the digital side will have its own app. And so what a great place to go to be able to navigate your way around OnPassive, its ecosystem. You log into the ecosystem, one click, you're directly into the app of that product. You don't have to log out, log back into something else. It automatically takes you there. And there's some really cool features as well to make your life as a user. So that's what's been happening really over the last week in OnPassive. Like I said, we are waiting on the new website that will be here very shortly, and obviously as well there is a new pop-up in your ecosystem as well, showing about 5 or 6 different videos of GITEX, and also an interview that Marty's put up here as well, up in the top left hand corner of your screen, with our very own Mohammed Kamal, our COO. He's done a great job of heading us all up in OnPassive, hasn't he? And being the face of OnPassive over in Dubai, along with Mohammed Kamal. He did an excellent interview as well that has been shared through the corporate as well. All of this information, guys, you can use yourselves. If it's out there, either on any of our official sites, then you can use it within your own promotions as well. So make sure you don't change things. Use it as it is in its raw data. It's been professionally put together, and you can share it out to your friends. That's about all I've got for you guys today. Over to you, Mr. Johnson.
Well, very good, Red. Marty, nice to see you guys. And Red, you don't look like you're shaking too bad there. Right now, I'm cruising at 0 miles an hour in my kitchen. Weather is steadily at 60 degrees and a little bit of drizzle. And I feel like Red, but I'm not moving as much around. So, man, it's always exciting to be on 360. We've got over 1,400 people in here. I know that they're still doing a lot of work, guys, adding things to O Connect. I see some of you are saying some certain things. We get it. They know about it, and they're adjusting things. That's why you're seeing that. I just want to talk about some things as we're growing up that we don't realize. I think in America, I could talk for America because that's where I grew up in. It's always been the same thing. You know, you go to school, you go to college, you get an education, you find a job, you meet someone, you fall in love, you have kids, and then you work the rest of your life. You know, period. That's the average life that the American, I think a lot of countries, still do. That's nothing wrong with that. But when you come across something that's unique and different, like in passive, people get scared of stuff like this, believe it or not. Because right away, their first question is, wow, can this be real? Or come on. There's all kinds of different ways to look at it. I'm here to let you know, all three of us are here to let you know that it's so real that we all tasted it already. And it's a lot of fun. There's a song that a girl sang, I can't remember her name, but I wrote some of her words down, and she was actually singing about herself. I think it was on American Idol. And I just want to give you some of the words because I think you can rely on this. We all got these big ideas. One day they're replaced with fears, right? Isn't that true for all of us? We think we're 18 years old, man, I'm going to rule the world. 21 comes by, I'm still going to rule the world. 25 comes by, you're married, have kids on the way. You don't feel like you can rule the world, but you want to rule your family's world and keep them going. So you go find a job. And what happens to that job? The kids need shoes and clothes. Honey, I got to work more overtime. Now, next thing you know, 7 days of your week, you are working constantly, because that's the right thing to do. You're taking care of your family. All right. Even though you had those dreams, most of us, you know what? I'm going to say all of us have taken our dreams and we put them on the back burner, because we know we have to now make sacrifices because our family needs us. Our family needs us to protect them, feed them, clothe them, house them. So we do. We take a lot of these things, maybe someday. So next thing you know, we're 57 years old or 65 years old. You're done work. You put your kids through college, and now you're a little slower, a little older, and those dreams don't seem too important anymore. But I'm here to tell you, they are important. They always were important. That's why you dream them. That's what you love to do. You are never too old to start over. You're never too old to start over. I don't care what age you are. I don't care if you're 95 years old. You still have, while you have air in your lungs, you can basically do whatever you want if you want it bad enough. Ash Mufareh in a passive gave us this opportunity at any age. You can go out and do what you got to do. Make your dreams come true. If anything, on passive, we've said that since I've been into it. Passive's a dream maker. It's going to make your dreams come true. It's going to put you in the right place. We've heard it a million times. Right now, we're all in the right place. We've said that 1,000 times. Okay? Talking about, she's singing this song, how she's a waitress waiting tables at 31 years old, and she's got a voice of an angel, but she's waiting on tables. In other words, she knew what she had, but there was that fear of going out and actually do it. So many years of her life, she waited on tables. Even though she had this voice, she knew she had it in her, but when does she take that right step? She finally took that step, and she got on, I believe it was American Idol, and boom, the song is amazing. I don't even know what the song words are. I written down all the lyrics, but I thought, what a great success story. But how many of us have waited 30, 40, 50 years to actually go do something? How many people start a job and say, man, 30 years from now, I'm going to go traveling. I'm going to go everywhere. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. And what happens? That does not happen, does it? Maybe for a few lucky people, it does happen. But Unpassive is creating that time for you. It's creating that freedom for you. It's going to be nonstop. Bing, bang, boom, as I say. Now, here's my little kicker I want to throw into it today. I've had crazy dreams my whole life. And one of them is about to come true, except I'm going to do it in a different way. I'm not going to exactly tell you right now what it is, but know this in the next couple months that this guy right here will be traveling through the United States to meet as many founders as I can. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. I get to travel. My dog will be with me. I get to meet founders from all over the world. And I also get to advertise Unpassive because I will have it. The thing I'm traveling in will be, there'll be some advertisement on there. But my goal is I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have Unpassive. There would be no reason for me to do this. But now Unpassive gave me a reason to say, Chris, get out of the house. You guys heard me say in the last couple of months, when we get this going, my suitcases are packed. Now you understand why my suitcases are packed. Because I'm going to travel through the United States of America. I'm going to meet as many founders as I can. I'm going to see as many things as I can to show you this is what Unpassive does. It gives you your time and freedom. I want everyone to be able to do that, and not at 70 years old or 57. I want you to be able to do it when you're 21, 22 years of age, where you can still climb that mountain and wake up and not be so sore. So that's all I got to say. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. One of the things she says in the song is, you know, we get nervous. We get scared. Why ask yourself, why am I scared to do something that I've always wanted to do? You know, I know why I was scared to get on a roller coaster, because that thing was going to whip me around like a rag doll. I still did it. I still hate roller coasters, like I said a million times, but to travel around, enjoy my life, meet people that are just like me, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Red's going to have to fly over to the States because there's no way I could turn this thing into a boat and get over to where he's at. So that's all I got. Stay excited. Be plugged in. Man, I don't know what else to say, but if you're not excited about this new life that's about to happen with you, you're in the wrong business. You should be excited. I don't care that the processor is not perfected yet, because it's going to be. You should still be happy to say, I have something that's coming at me where I wouldn't have anything else. Because look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, if you didn't have Unpassive, what would you be doing? You'd be working. You're going to keep working. You're going to work until the pension age hits or they get rid of you. All right. Passive don't want to get rid of people. Unpassive wants you to enjoy your life and your time and freedom. Marty DeGarmo, back to you, brother.
Fantastic. As you can see, I put a link up here and a push a link. That is the interview with Mr. Kamal. So if you click it, you can have it and save it. It's a very good interview. One thing I want to say to everyone right now, anyone looping right now, if you're looping, can you please refresh and then put in the chat if you're still looping, okay? Say you were looping before, I refreshed, I'm okay. Just need to know if it helped or not. There's a reason why, by the way. And I'll keep talking. Chris, you watch the chat. Where's the chat? There it is. Okay. Yeah, very good stuff. They both covered everything. The Jitech say, look, we learned a lot too. Like, I didn't know anything about that before on Passive. I didn't know, the stuff like Jitex and the other stuff that they're creating a lot of relationships with people around the world, right? And the funny thing is, the other day, it was the reason why I was doing it, but I looked up countries that are embracing IT, companies that are embracing technology in general, even companies that are embracing crypto. Not that we're going crypto, I'm just saying, because they all kind of flow together. It's something new. And by the way, the ones that are really pushing it and really into it and thinking ahead, Arabic countries, Egypt, the AUE, UAE, Canada, UK, what was the other one? South Korea, Uh, Morocco. What was China? We know that. South Korea. I mean, all the ones, and you wonder, like, why are we there building this big empire starting from there? That's where we need to be. They love it. They're in it. Everybody's in a race. Egypt was ranked one of the top in the world, and it just it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Why would we develop and really plant a big seed there? Yes, sir. We're originated from the United States, but it makes sense to go there. Somebody said one time, well, wouldn't it have been better if we had our name in New York train station? No, freaking no. Because targeted traffic is the passive train station. Okay, where it's at right now, the people in the train, traveling the train, are either related, working in, know someone in the field that we're talking about. No doubt about it. It's the heartbeat of the world for technology and AI. So no, we wouldn't be better in another train station. It's the best place we could be. And keep in mind, all of this, what you see them staying up hour after hour, right now, there's meetings. Right now, I don't know what time it is in India and Dubai. It's got to be 10, 11, 12 o'clock. Around the clock, all for us, day after day after day after day. It's beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Meeting extended by 120 minutes. I don't know why it said that. Good. I hope so. Anyway, also, Ash is going to try to come on here in the next few minutes. That would be great. I just need feedback about logged in but still looping, refreshed and looping.
It's the same thing, Marty. Every once in a great while, someone says they refreshed, it works. The majority have refreshed multiple times, and they're having trouble hearing us. They're asking for people to call us. We know because they cannot hear us.
Looping still.
We can't see anything. It's switching.
Oh, there's Mr. Mufareh. Anyway, so hello, Mr. Mufareh.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
What's your problem? What's wrong with you? No, I'm
Marty's
kidding.
fault.
Okay. Okay. It's perfect. I see everything is fine. I came in like in a blink. Are you acting?
No. No, the attendees are having some looping.
Okay. On
And they refreshed, right?
mm.
And many of them, it lasted a little bit of time and then came back again, looping again. And I'm hearing that
Who created the room?
One of the greatest people on Unpassive.
Red Redfern?
That has to be Robin Noble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin didn't turn it over to me. I set it up.
Okay. I don't know how you managed to screw that up, but
I knew it. I knew.
I'm kidding.
I knew it.
Okay, let's assume this is being recorded perfectly. I do again have a bit of time here. I thought I'll jump in and I'll give you a little bit of information. You might find it useful. Number one, we are tentatively having a webinar tomorrow. It's not a corporate, not everybody from the corporate side, because some of our leaders are traveling and preparing for the event on Monday and next week in Egypt. Perhaps we have full schedule, but I wanted to start giving you some updates on pieces of information because there's so much going on, and it will be overwhelming if we wait till next week. So I thought we will try to regroup tomorrow and give you more updates. So let me get right into it. And those who take notes, I think I'll try to be as clear as precise as possible. Number one, every day there are some enhancements and improvements in O Connect. Tomorrow there's a good release, and next week there's even a better one. Within days, we should have the live stream or YouTube live stream integrated with OConnect, and you can add unlimited channels, and that is with no
Wow.
additional software, without complication. You don't need credential for the YouTube channel that you add, just the channel address, and add as many as you want. No cost, no complication, the easiest live stream ever. Okay, so that's one. Janet Butler asked for the print option. I don't know why, but I'm a nice guy. I said we're going to do it regardless. That is also going live. Probably tomorrow you should have it live, and some other changes. Okay, that's been done, developed. When I say it's going live, meaning it's either been tested or being refined and is going live. That's how fast they're making things now. Uh, Plus a few other. I think one good unique feature in OConnect, when you create it in your back office of OConnect, when you create a session, you will be able to transfer the session. Chris Johnson creates a session, okay, and then something comes up and he say, you know what, Red Redfern, I cannot take this. Can you take it away? You transfer. You just put his mail address, and he would be the host, and that goes to his account.
Crazy.
All right, that's a good feature, and a few others. I think I might have more time tomorrow to navigate through them. But the bottom line, OConnect daily having incredible progress, better scalability, stability as well, and more coming. Within a matter of weeks, this will be uh, definitely in a way that you are going to be addicted. I mean, it's already, but it will be in such a way that, yeah, just wait for the AI features we're integrating now. That is taking time because of the accuracy aspect. It takes time to nurture the technology and testing. And of course, things are not the same when you do it on a few users versus when you do it on volume. So that's why we're doing that. Something you're going to love, actually, we're going to have dynamic view or gallery view. So anywhere you go, it will be fit or screen fit, like perfect. Okay. So if you have one video speaker, let's say, it will be perfect fit. If you have two, it will be split screen, 3/3. Okay. Four, but perfect. If you look at the screen right now, especially if you're on a laptop or something, you're going to see there's more space not utilized on the screen. So that's going to be more fluid. It's been worked on, and within uh, some days, I'm not sure how exactly, but we're almost at the end of it, and I think this will also make it more user friendly, more than it is right now. Also, the mute, it will be by default. The attendees, they don't have to click on that. That has some uh, technologies and policies, and depending on the users. But we came up with a solution for that, where they come in, they go live immediately. All right. Uh, a bunch of other things. So that's OConnect. I don't have more time to spend on OConnect, but obviously, it is. It's looking great, and it will look even greater just every day. I can see it. This is the final thing on OConnect. I can see it by the end of November as going viral. I didn't want to say like it will take over the market, all of that, but that's when you will start seeing or connect the main video conferencing platform, talked on even mainstream media, etc. You're gonna love that. Okay. Okay, moving forward, also we have achieved an acceptable level of accuracy in O-Verify. So we're just scaling the numbers. So on small numbers, we can handle that with accuracy. Now we're scaling the number. And again, within a matter of days, we expect also to have O-Verify. When O-Verify is there, a few things are going to happen. We're going to verify everyone, so it becomes just real people on passive, and it becomes uh, with permission based. Okay, that will reflect on ONET, on OMail, and all the different avenues and products of the ecosystem. So one thing also, we will be adding 10 OCoins credit for every verified person. An unverified person will, or user will, have limited access after a certain time from their registration. We'll give them enough time to do the process. Is the goal is to keep it a minute or so, not like 5 minutes or 3 minutes. It should be a minute if you're just following instructions properly. You could achieve that within 1 minute, 60 seconds. And that is not so bad. You do that, you get another 10 O coin. So those who will be coming newly in the future, they would have technically, if they get verified in the first day, technically 20 O coins just like that. And some products may be covered by that fee, or at least a big portion of that. Some products are going to be inexpensive. Okay. Or lower cost, if I would say. Everything we do is inexpensive compared to the general market. So O-Verify is coming. I think I'll give you a headache and I'll make your head spin. We have so many products are uh, evolving in such a good way and nearing testing and going live. All that depends on having the ability to charge and pay out. Uh-huh. So last week when I talked to you, I said we are given one of our, I'm going to call them former processors, time. They did not put their act together in timely manner. So we're going the legal direction with them, and they are no longer an option. And we have been meeting with our teams, all the generals of OnPassive in all different regions or locations, technically every day and around the clock in many things. So we have laid out a massive emergency plan to solve that. So we laid out all the options and the tasks that we wanted to target, well over 50. 50 plus different options, some short term, like immediate solutions, and some long term. So we have, achieved great success. Some are not worth it. So we delegated every team to take care of, an option. That's how critical is the issue and important to us, so to solve it. So here's the good news: regardless of what goes behind the scenes, you don't have to deal with that. We deal with that, and we have that under control. We got great progress to the point where, in really, we're nearing the announcement. That's why I said I'm going to meet with you tomorrow, and it will be, first of all, it will be credit acceptance. It will be uh, also crypto, and as well payout in bulk. We're starting with the crypto bulk payout, but immediately after that, I would say within a week time, after the we're going to clear all the pending withdrawal in crypto, and then about a week or so, we will have the mass payout. The first step is we're going to clear the pending one. We have tens of thousands of withdrawal requested. We paid a couple of thousands, not too bad, not so great. To be fair, it just because of those challenges. But I think we are nearing to clear that on both directions, crypto and the banks request. And then you can request more frequent, obviously. So that will give us an incredible boost. We're just about to announce it, so we don't want to give you more information until you see it live again. Just like we did the day before yesterday about the ecosystem mobile app. It went live. Now we can announce it, and now we can say, okay, mobile app is available on Google Play and Apple, uh, App Store. So we are having really good progress on many, many, many topics. It's hard to sum up all of that now. Usually on Passive 360 to kind of like catch up with the last week, and to be honest with you, there's more coming than what we want to pay attention on what happened. So we're really working effectively and productively. Uh, all the managers are really putting their heart in this. So what else I wanted to update you with? Yeah, everything is incredible. There's so many good features in ONET coming up next week. Okay, so again, we're gonna go and nail it and dominate. So everything will be the product that you want, just like the OConnect example. All right, there's so many good things are happening in OConnect, by the way. So I think the best and most important one you want to hear about is the uh, the payment option that is the blocker at the moment. Though the only option you can pay in and out now is the crypto, but that will be solved shortly. Okay. Uh, and the reason we are going through this very obvious. Okay, because we have dealt with a couple already in the first month and processors. And regardless of our previous constant communications about we are expecting a big surge, a big volume immediately right when we open and go commercially, uh, they still uh, didn't take it seriously and agree on that. And we're told no merchant or payment processor on the planet will uh, will will uh, will continue business after 2 to 3 days up based on the volume we have. That's the issue we're having. It's not about the integration. It's not about the technical things. It's about the volume. When you open and you have tens of millions of dollars overnight in dollars, okay, uh, and hundreds of millions in other currency, obviously, overnight, there's no processor in any country will not freeze. Like it's like what do you call it? Uh, the the light on the deer's eyes or whatever you call it,
Deer in the headlights.
Here in the headlights.
deer in the headlight.
Crap in your pants.
So definitely they freeze when they get nervous when they see that type of volume. It's you may call it a nightmare. Again, every business will be their wildest dream to have this issue. The good news is we are well connected in several countries, and we are able to come up with something rather creative, and we will be able to overcome the volume. So that's the main challenge. It's the volume is when you come from nowhere overnight, shock, deer in the headlight, just panic mode. Uh, but we're able to find alternatives thanks to our teams. Again, 50 plus different uh, backups. I don't know. That's twice as the alphabets. So plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so continue. And I love it. So we're gonna be okay. It just, I know it's inconvenient, and I don't apologize for that. It's not in our hands, and it will be cleared. You don't have to deal with that nightmare. So we're almost through it. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. So we're just about to restart, if you wish, reboot. That's needed. It's always good to have a fresh start. It's going to be a new chapter in your life, and I love it. And not to mention the other challenge beside the volume, I must say also the fact that we share the revenue, we pay. Okay, uh, it just another major threat to those solutions. When they see, why are you sending this guy in New Jersey or that guy in uh, India, tens of thousands of whatever currency is just like that? What's the relationship? What did they do? Did you hire them? So all the policies are just like uh, easy on papers, but when it comes to reality and they see that, also they freeze. Though this is the inbound, so they start thinking that what is happening? Why so much money is moving in and out? But we tried to prepare them for well over a year or so. Some of them been giving us the green light, and we're excited, sweet talk, but in reality, uh, they just, uh, I would say, got jammed up by the volume. What it means is we're bigger than them. Okay, our business is bigger than them. They're not used to that, so they want you to start like baby steps. I wish I could. We're big, born big. So yeah, we confirmed that we are born as a unicorn company. No doubt about that. So remind me if I have to talk about any other topic, if something can be helpful, informative to our audience and your incredible loyal followers.
I don't think so, Ash. I think they're going to look forward to seeing you tomorrow on if it happens,
Oh,
and I'm
connect.
sure
Yes.
you'll, yeah, on O Connect tomorrow. But thank you once again, Ash, for coming on. It's been great to see you again. 3 weeks in a row. Amazing.
Perfect. Oh, wow. See, I'm loyal.
You are absolutely
Yeah.
very loyal.
Did
But
you
I
see?
apologize. I know the theme is to recap previous 7 days, but I try to come in using, instead of talking to you one on one, I thought, why don't we share it with the family and everybody will be updated. So we say it
Absolutely.
once, hopefully, at least several thousands will be informed, but we will post the link in the back office.
Okay. Thank you very much.
What do you
Al.
want?
No barbecue sauce.
Anything else, you let me know. I will see you tomorrow, more likely. Okay. Have a good one. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ash.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We got to, guys, if you can, get out to the people that can't hear, see us, put it in the groups. This Marty's going to put this on the YouTubes. And you'll be able to hear and see it then. Red had to leave. He had to take his mom and dad to dinner. We're still going, right?
Yeah.
I have Robin and Julie on the phone here so they could hear what's going on. So
Hang up on them. Just kidding.
hear that? And you think it's me all the time.
Yes.
So if you guys can out there, the ones that can hear us, post it in the groups that this is going to be on YouTube's. And you'll be able to hear everything he said on YouTube because I know it worked perfectly. It's going to work perfectly for us, so it's recorded. But anything else, Marty? Marty, how long estimate do you think you're going to take? I know it takes you a while to do that.
It depends how fast it uploads.
Okay.
When it's done in No Connect, I can do it pretty quick.
Okay.
I'll do it. It could be, if it's done right away, I can have it by like 4 o'clock, run live on all the YouTube channels.
No.
It's gonna run. It's gonna run.
They're
It's
asking
gonna,
me if I'm playing around. No, I'm not playing around.
playing around about what?
Right, like I'm messing with people. I'm not messing with people. You know me. That's what happens when you're always messing with people.
What would you be messing with?
I don't even know that. I'm turning the sound off on them.
Can we say that something about tomorrow with Ash? What was that about?
He's going to do something. I'll connect tomorrow, but he said he'll have it posted in the back office later. But that's pretty
Webinar tentative, but webinar tomorrow if he possibly can. He wants to.
It's not
give
a
us
corporate.
It's not a corporate because they can't be there, but it'll be where he can update us. A more in-depth update.
So we can put
Tentative Oak Connect webinar with Ash tomorrow.
Don't worry, this is going to be on your channel, Robin. They can look at everybody.
All going to be on your channels. Have patience. Hi.
Anyway, Chris, get off of here and because it won't download until we stop.
I will. All right.
Let me shut it off. Hold on.
So you run live on this one, and then you will announce tentatively for.
No. Wait, Jules. Wait. Hold on. I want you to do that reverse button, Marty.
I know I'm trying to get the record to shut off. Hold on.